Genesis 50:19-20. 19 But Joseph said to them, Do not be afraid, for am I in God's place? 20 As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good in order to bring about this present result, to keep many people alive. In 1605, a native Tisquantum, also known as Squanto from New England, were captured by Englishmen and taken to Spain. In Spain he was given an education and received some evangelization. He had traveled to English where he learned the English language. A monk had looked at Squanto and felt pity for him, bought him and took him to his monastery. Squanto learned about Jesus and eventually the monk granted Squanto his freedom. Homesick, he made it home, but saw his tribe had been killed by a disease that likely came from the European travelers. When the Mayflower landed in 1620, it took a year later for Squanto to find English settlers and they were pretty bad off. He used his English skills to teach the settlers how to work the land they now lived on. These people had no experience as farmers or hunters, and within 4 months, they were growing corn by using fish as fertilizer, and hunting animals for food. William Bradford the governor wrote that Squanto was a special instrument sent by God for their good beyond their expectation. The Pilgrims were so thankful they planned a harvest time celebration and invited Squanto and his native friends. Natives American came with their own food and ready to share and to have harvest time celebration, and they had such a good time, the harvest celebration became the annual Thanksgiving holiday. In 1622 Squanto became ill with fever, Bradford recounted in his writings, and said Squanto died within a few days. He desired the governor to pray for him, that he might go to the Englishman's God in heaven. People will complain about the situation they are in, and even more so if they don't know about the same God. Squanto came to learn and love about the people who kidnapped him. Squanto was like Joseph, who was taken far from home but used the situation to give thanks to God, because the experience helped him save people, even his enemies, from death. God bless you all. The Lord Jesus loves you, and so do I. Samuel H. Psalm 42:3 My tears have been my food day and night, while they say to me all day long, Where is your God? For I remember these things and pour out my soul within me, for I used to go over with the multitude and walk them to the house of God, with a voice of joy and thanksgiving, a multitude celebrating a festival.